Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ethan, the Netflix Gamer here, and today I want to be talking about some games that Netflix now owns due to their acquisitions of several different game studios that seem to be absent from Netflix games, where they could be, why they're not available, my thoughts on this, and whether or not we'll see these games in the future. So, obviously, I've got my little list here of games. So, we'll start with the smallest one. We'll start with Boss Fight Entertainment. Boss Fight Entertainment has only developed one game that we know of, or at least one game that's currently available on app stores, and that's Dungeon Boss. Now, Dungeon Boss, from what I've heard, is a free to play game with in app purchases, right? And with Netflix games not allowing in app purchases, that could be why that game is not available because basically Netflix has to go in, take all that out, rework the whole game to release it on Netflix games. So Boss Fight Entertainment's obviously been bought by Netflix and nothing's been released by them on Netflix games yet. That could be why. But we've got to remember as well, Boss Fight was the third studio bought by Netflix, and Night School didn't release a game till over a year, and neither the next game was like 8 months. So those two developers took quite some time to release their games on some of their games on Netflix. So it could be just a case of how long it takes due to having to remove in-app purchases or ads. Next up, we're going to move on to Next Games, which obviously only has 3 games that aren't on Netflix yet. We have 2 Walking Dead games, which I don't know if they could legally add them due to obviously them not owning the Walking Dead franchise and not owning that IP. So those might be built because we know the SpongeBob game on Netflix games was licensed, so maybe they could do it, maybe they couldn't. I don't know. Then we've got Compass Point West, which was a game which, from what I've been told and what I've read, was released in 2015, and then obviously it was taken off of App Stores a few years ago, and now it's coming back. That is great. That is coming back. It's obviously not available yet. I do think we'll see that in either 2023 or 2024. So hopefully we'll see a game soon. Then we have Night School Studios, who has 3 games. Because I'm not counting this game, which I don't remember. And for those wondering, yeah, with Boss Fight Entertainment, you'll see a lot of people listing My Vegas Bingo as a game that they developed. I've not included that because it's a gambling game, and obviously I don't assume it's just an actual game and not an actual slot machine. So yeah. Uh, so Night School Studios has Next Stop to Nowhere, which is currently on Apple Arcade as an Apple Arcade exclusive. So that's why that game is probably not available. After Party is a game released by Night School Studios in 2019. It's not available. I believe it wasn't even ported to mobile. So if they wanted to get that game, they'd obviously need to get their cloud gaming service up and running. And then Netflix, please hurry up and do that. I want to be able to play these games on my smart TV. And finally, with Oxenfree 2, lot of signals. That game's not even out yet, but I don't see Netflix releasing it day and date on their service, just for the fact that it's probably Night School's probably spent millions on making this game, so they need to recuperate some costs somewhere. And finally, we have Spryfox. Spryfox is the biggest developer on this list when it comes to games that aren't available. We have Triple Tower. No clue, that's not available. It's on the app stores. Uh, Road Not Taken. That's a paid for game. That could be why that's not available. Road Not Taken is the only game on here which you actually have to pay for to buy. And then you've got Cozy Grove, which is currently, once again, Apple Arcade exclusive when it comes to mobile, but I also know it's not available on Android, and I know for a fact it's on Switch. So then we've got Bushido Bear, no clue that's not available, and we have Alpha Bear. So to me, guys, a lot of these games aren't available due to them having in-app purchases or ads, and obviously Netflix has to basically rework a lot of the games to obviously rework on Netflix games without the ads, without the subscription. And obviously we have several games like Cozy Grove and Road Not Taken, not Road Not Taken, Cozy Grove and Next Up Nowhere, which are currently Apple Arcade exclusives. So that could be why those games aren't available. But look at this list. Hopefully we'll start to see some more of these games drip feed onto Netflix within the next year. You know, we know that the Narcos game is coming back, which isn't on this list because obviously it's not a game that it's not a game from one of their studios. But you know, it's just kind of interesting to see because we have quite a few games on this list that Netflix own, and a lot of them are available on the app stores now. That just aren't available to, you know, get on Netflix games. Which Netflix games to me, obviously, in my opinion, should focus on games they own or games based on their own IPs. So hopefully we will see Netflix come out swinging soon with this, with obviously these games available as part of the back catalogue, just to sort of increase interest. Because I think games like After Party is great. It's a great little indie game, and that would be an amazing get for Netflix, and would be great for their first cloud gaming game. You know. Anyway, guys, I've been Ethan. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Let me know your thoughts. Which of these games are you hoping Netflix adds to their service within the next year? I personally want to see Cozy Grove and Oxenfree 2 and After Party, obviously, but I don't know how likely any of them are. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I've been Ethan. I've been Netflix Gamer. Signing out. Peace.